Good morning.
We are heading home, which is weird to say. And I've told you this a couple times. So this was our first big trip after moving. So we moved from Oklahoma to Minnesota. And we have been in Minnesota for almost a year. But even still, like this last 2 weeks when people would ask where we were from, unanimously, we were all saying Oklahoma. And then we'd go, wait, no, Minnesota. We're coming from Minnesota. And so I have struggled the last couple days because I have thought, like, I just picture that we're driving to Oklahoma.
I'm glad we're not, though, because that's like an extra 8 hours.
I don't want to do any more time in the car. I really just hate this car. It's so messy. But anyways, I am missing Oklahoma something fierce. I can't wait to get to our home in Minnesota.
It's going to be huge after living in a camper for 2 weeks.
That's the beauty of living in a camper. You feel like $1 million when you get back home. But I'm so excited to get to our home in Minnesota. But it's just strange that we're not going to Oklahoma. It's so strange.
So we spent 2 days in Grand Tetons since we last talked to you.
Amazing.
It was cool. It was good. We stayed at Coulter Bay.
Amazing. Coulter Bay Campground in the Grand Tetons. We stayed at the RV park. Full hookups. Again, incredible.
I feel like $1 million when you have hot water.
We all took mandatory showers because none of us had showered in several days. We were so stinky. Maybe I wasn't. It was just everybody else.
I smell like flowers.
But Grand Tetons, babe, it's become my most favorite national park. I don't think he likes hearing that. But I'll say it again. Grand Tetons is my most favorite national park.
What made it your favorite?
Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. We didn't plan that.
No. Y'all, it's amazing. I think what it made my most favorite is you have these incredible snow-capped mountains, and how the Grand Tetons got its name is pretty scandalous, and we will not share that because it's not G-rated. And so the name kind of ruins it for me. But when you're there, if you get over the name, you'll be fine. So these beautiful snow-capped mountains, and then you have this water, like incredible, beautiful blue water that you can put your feet in. I saw some insane people swimming in. And
I wasn't one of those.
It was so cold. But it was absolutely breathtaking. And the thing that makes the Tetons different than any other kind of mountainous area, mountain range, is that there's no foothills. And so you have this beautiful blue clear water, and then all of a sudden these huge snow-capped mountains that just jet up out of the water. And there's many different incredible, beautiful places at the Grand Tetons. But my favorite was the Coulter Bay. So many people had said, Jenny Lake, and yes, we went over to Jenny Lake, and it was wonderful and beautiful, and we had so much fun. But there was something about the Coulter Bay that it could be. You don't know this yet either, but it could be maybe my most favorite place on the planet.
Wow. That tops Hawaii?
It probably could. It was incredible. We only stayed there for 2 nights, and I took a couple sunset walks there kind of on the beach. And I couldn't get over the beauty. I will post my pictures.
And you decide. If it's better than Hawaii.
I still love Hawaii.
So what did we do?
Sorry.
Blair Witch. What did we do that was a splurge in Grand
Major
Tetons?
splurge. And when you are in the Grand Tetons, you got to do this. Save your money.
There's tons of programs that you can do there. They've got lots to offer with boat rentals and kayak rentals. And
we wanted to rent a boat because we wanted to go on a boat ride because we felt like there's so much water in the Tetons that's what you do. So we went on a breakfast cruise. We woke up
to Elk Island.
Yes, this boat took on an island. Took us to an island, and we had breakfast that they made pancakes and eggs and yummy potatoes and trout. Fresh trout was out there.
So naturally, 1 out of our 4 kids ate breakfast.
We paid a crazy, sickening amount, and one of our children ate his.
I ate my fair share, though. I'll tell you that much.
Well, I felt
Andrew
like
Blaine, you know what I'm talking about.
I felt like we had to keep going back for seconds and thirds to make up for the other kids who were not eating. Go figure. Why? Why would you eat fresh trout for breakfast?
Didn't matter. They were offered it, and I was eating it.
Oh, I ate it too. Oh, and it was so good. But so we went to this island that elk were at. We didn't see any, but it's called Elk Island because the elk swim there. Did you know that elk can swim? Apparently, their fur is hollow. They have hollow fur, and so
They're buoyant.
yeah,
So
that
they
fur
kinda
acts
float.
as if like it's a life jacket, and so they're floating to this Elk Island. And it's a pretty safe place for them because no bears go there. They don't like it for some reason. I can't remember. But anyways, that was just awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah, so we woke up early, got on the boat. It was like a 45-minute boat ride tour around the bay, onto the island, and then 30-minute boat ride back. We came back and we took naps because we were all super tired. Then we went on a hike that day.
It was a good day. And so now, sadly, our trip is coming to an end. We hit the road yesterday from the Grand Tetons. Yeah, well, okay, so another great thing about these camping adventures is when you're staying at a campground, you get to know a lot of people. Or maybe just when you have a crazy amount of kids,
Everyone's watching.
people know. And anyways, we are walking away with some really solid new friends that we are so stoked about. There was another family that's from Utah, and we started chit-chatting with them because they had about the same type of camper that we had, a hybrid camper.
At Yellowstone. We started talking to them at Yellowstone.
Yes, and so then they came to the Tetons also. But, I mean, it was just, anyways, they have 4 kids, they have a hybrid, they live in Utah, and they love national parks. So we are super, super excited about maybe continuing on in our national park adventure with them. Hint, hint. I don't know. So if stay at campgrounds, you make friends, and it's really, really fun.
So we made, before we left, we made these shirts that said, "I love national parks." And we wore them probably more often than we should.
Because here's my theory. Every one of you who go to Disney World, you get all these cute little matching shirts. Doggone it. I'm not going to Disney World, but I wanted a shirt. So that is how the national park shirts came out to be. And my counselor had said she made one. And so I thought, well, that's a brilliant idea. We want one too. So we got them.
So we've walked around 4 national parks in our t-shirts. So everybody recognizes us. So we met this couple in Glacier on a hike. And we were hanging out at Tetons. And they walked by us and they're like, wait a minute. Were you guys at Glacier a week and a half ago? We said, yeah. They were the same couple because we were so recognizable.
So we hugged. I felt like we were like long lost friends. Anyway, so camping is great because we make some good friends.
We drove 14 hours yesterday. We decided after 14 hours to pull over and stop in Mitchell, South Dakota. So we have 5 hours left today. And
we can do this.
Down to
we can do
3 hours and 30 minutes left.
Our camper is filled with severe bug guts. I think we killed every single bug in South Dakota last night.
Aubrey thought it was raining last night, and it was really just the amount of bugs we were hitting.
So little to say, a precious 6.5-year-old girl's heart didn't really like the thought of bug guts being slammed against the window. That was a little traumatizing. But we pulled into a grand KOA just off of 90 last night. We pulled in at about 11:30 at night. Oh my word, we were toast. But the KOA in Mitchell, South Dakota, it's legit. Super cute, and even one of the workers happened to be outside at 11:15, and he showed us to a site. Thank you.
Yeah.
We can't wait to get home. We have these bug guts. If you have any advice on how to get, like, it's serious bug guttage is on our camper. Please let us know how to get it off. We don't know. Guttage. We're kind of really sad about getting back to life.
Yeah.
We want to do this full time.
Sure.
Do you?
It'd be fun. I'd love it. Because you need to figure out how to make money on the road.
That darn money thing. Be a traveling pastor.
Yes.
I don't know if that would work. Guys, get out, explore these national parks, make memories with your families. You don't have to camp. Do what you do best. There's lodges everywhere. We would love to help you plan these trips. We have had a couple different families come up to us and say, hey, this is where we're going. This is what we want to do. Can you plan something for us? We will do it. And he is like an expert. And if you get him talking about national parks and camping,
It's true.
that conversation flies.
So right now, Ashley and I stand at 20 national parks. Brody and Aubrey stand at 17. I can't remember the little ones. The dog is at 9 national parks, and he's only a year and a half old. So we're slowly making our way through the national park system.
Do these trips. We can do it. 4 kids, 2 adults, 1 dog, and a hybrid camper.
3,000 miles. this trip.
3,000 miles. Over and out. We can't wait to start planning our next trip. We want to head out to the East Coast because none of us have ever been out there, and that's just